Hello and welcome back to Explain the Charts. Today is July 15th, 2025, and we're taking a look at the QQQ Nasdaq ETF, examining both news events and chart data. Recent headlines indicate a complex market environment. Trump's tariff threats on the EU and Mexico are looming, while Nvidia anticipates resuming AI chip sales to China. Inflation data is also in focus, with anticipation of a tariff-related increase in prices, and JPMorgan is expressing caution around trade uncertainties. Let's see how these factors are reflected in the QQQ charts, starting with the one-day time frame. On the daily chart, we can observe the overall trend and identify key support and resistance levels that have formed over the past several months. Zooming in on the daily chart, let's focus on the most recent candles. We can see some significant volatility, especially around periods coinciding with major news announcements. Notice the large swings, potentially correlated with tariff-related anxieties, and then a recovery. It is clear that QQQ has been volatile from July 16, 2024 to August 2, 2024, but then had a large rally. Since April of 2025, the QQQ is down quite a bit, and it shows a lot of volatility recently. Now, let's shift our focus to the hourly chart to gain a more granular perspective on recent price action. The hourly chart reveals short-term trends and potential entry and exit points for traders. We can also use this chart to identify intraday support and resistance levels. On the hourly chart, we can observe much closer price action than on the daily, making it a good candidate for analysis. It may also be good for day trading. Let's narrow our view on the hourly chart to examine some of the more recent candles. Looking at this shorter time frame, we can see the hourly candles near July 10-11th of 2025. There's some choppiness around this date. Finally, let's examine the 15-minute chart for a very short-term perspective. This is especially helpful for identifying immediate support and resistance levels, as well as potential breakout or breakdown points. The 15-minute chart offers a really micro view of market activity that can show opportunities for quick trades. Let's zoom in on the 15-minute chart from July 10th. This chart shows a very clear upward trend, and we can see an evening star doji pattern. In summary, QQQ is navigating a landscape influenced by potential tariffs, inflation worries, and geopolitical factors. Key price levels to watch will be near the recent lows, as well as the recent highs. A break below recent lows could signal further bearish momentum. Conversely, a break above the recent highs could suggest renewed bullish sentiment. If the market receives news of a rate cut, that could cause the QQQ to rally, as low interest rates can spur investment. If trade talks deteriorate before August 1st, we could easily see a price correction. However, if major banks report strong earnings, tariff concerns may be overshadowed. Overall, the market is uncertain, and careful monitoring of both news and charts is crucial for making informed decisions. Thanks for watching Explain the Charts.